That's a pretty good picture. Try to get a couple more songs in before we lose the light. Now, I may be a maniac trying to work on a song that probably doesn't have guitar in it. Well, it might have a little bit. To my ear, I don't really hear any guitar plucking along there, but I think the song is good to practice. So when it comes to good practice, songs that are good to practice, I'll pluck them out of anywhere. And I love horns. So, I used to play the trumpet like when I was a kid. So, I think there's probably something to that. I think horns are great lead instruments, and I like lead guitars, so I think there's a real affinity there. This song, I'm sure you're going to recognize. You can feel it all over. It's pretty good. I've adapted to the guitar, so tell me what you think. I know I do a lot of performance videos, and I'm going to be tearing down the songs that I've done performance videos on, but in between that, I throw in a few songs where I can talk about what's going on in the tune and tear it down and analyze a little bit. This song has a lot of pentatonic scale in it, which is another reason I think it's really good. So now I've taken it and I've put it to the key of A. I'll have to check the songs in the key of A. It really doesn't matter to me much, although it's nice to stay true to the original song. I realize that, but some people scratch their heads at transposition and can't figure it out. When you're a singer, you know why you do it. And I think when you're a guitarist, you understand why you do it, because you want to play it where it's easier to play. So I've done this key of A, transposed it to that. So now let's work a little bit on that pentatonic bit. And I can tell you, I can play it perfect sometimes, and other times it just like goes down the drain. So don't let it worry you if it's tough in the beginning or you can't get it perfect or whatever. Just keep playing around with it, and you'll find you walk away from a couple of weeks, come back, it's like, well, what was all that? Well, that's half the fun, is bringing it back. But you'll find each time you bring it back, it's a little stronger. That's that first bit. So we've got to speed that up. You can see me going there. A, F sharp, 6. I just count the interval. 5. There's third. To 6. Okay, so B, 2, right? 6, 5. I said that, so sorry if that was muddled. It's a little bit hard to talk and play at the same time. That's the challenge. Some people are better than others. I'm sort of used to it, but I'm getting used to it. But anyway, so if I muddle it a little bit, sorry about that. But anyway, you see what I'm doing. Now, a little bit of mute might be nice in the back there, so you can just kind of calm it down a little bit. I think that's pretty good, and I think that's it. You got to come to this low strings, because why? You need this. You need the low E, to resolve the dominant fifth. 6, 5, 6, 1. It's nice to get familiar with that pentatonic like that. Okay, I really recommend that highly in the workshopping. I might have forgot, just didn't quite hit that note on the way up there. So you'll hear that. That's good. So try it again. All right. Now this part's really good. I just go to these high strings here because, again, we're talking about horns. Like I say, there could have been a guitar player in there plinking around with it, but you don't. It's really not up in the mix. If there is a guitar back there, I haven't heard it, but the horns are doing it, and that's why I like it. So I like doing the horn part. Okay, on the guitar now we could come up here. That's the trouble with the guitar, isn't it? Come up, come over. I'm coming over. If you want to come up, feel free. That's the easiest way to do that. Okay. There's fourths and fifths on the guitar, right, with the tuning anomaly, right? Right? There's a bit of a slide. Sorry, you just got to come over like that. Okay, good. So it's a little bit of a stretch there. Right? That's the last bit, okay? I'm just trying to get to that. Sorry about that. So I think that's pretty good. That's not an easy riff to play because you're kind of flapping around there a lot. So if you've got a better position, find it. You can use your third or second 2-in-1 on that. Ooh, that's a lot of notes. Okay, well, you can just, what makes it easy, okay, is that you're just coming down with pentatonic, and if you don't know your pentatonic positions, you better get your teeth into them and start learning them. I'm mainly in the first position of pentatonic there, so it's all the notes to your major scale in pentatonic, so. Now, it's a little bit of, I'm kind of deftly sort of popping off on that right hand alternate picking thing has to be pretty good. Now, why would a guitarist want to do this? Well, I love the horn part, like I say. I'm a frustrated horn player. Plus, I think it's great to be able to play the same thing the horns are playing. And lastly, I know enough about horns to know that this is a lot easier to play on the sax than probably it is on the guitar, if you're a sax player. If you're not, it could be easier anyway, just the way it's set up, okay? There it is. Okay, great. So let's try it one more time, okay? Gotta get that part. I'm gonna stop it every once and just keep coming back just to chop it up, okay? I got through that pretty well. It's not too bad. All right, good. So that's that bit. Let's talk a little bit about the song. I've got the lyrics right in front of me, but that's not important, so we're not going to work on the singing part with it. I know the lyrics fairly well. I've heard the song for more years than I want to admit. Okay. But anyway, now you see this little dominant 7 shape here is really nice, and I like that. You could be down here on the guitar lower, or you can be here. Music, 6 bells. Now, if you don't know your 1-6-2-5 progression, then okay. Okay, so here's B. I could do that on the guitar, or you can try B dominant. It's nice with a little higher register. And then E7, okay? Now here's this bit here, I just use this little dominant shape here, okay? Right? With me? Okay. Went for it. And that's what I want you to do. Okay? Because, again, remember, this is not a guitar part, it's a horn part. But it's nice to take other instruments and challenge yourself to play it and to do it. And I like that. So, I was showing you that part there. It's those little dominoes. Just chucking up to B there, okay? You can feel it all. And you want to do your A chord? You can feel it all over. That's a feeling Okay, so give that a go. Remember, slow it down first. It's that first part, okay? I wanted to stop there, so I did. And so let's give it one more try. Let's see how I do. I kind of got through it there. Yeah, I like it. So have a good time with that. Yeah, it's going to challenge you that. And that's the good news. You know, we need stuff to challenge us, especially if you're playing on your own. If you're solo, you definitely need stuff to challenge you. Because, you know, if you're working with a band, you know, you probably would have gone off and practiced this for 5 hours and then sat in with the band for another 5. 10 hours of practice is a pretty good deal. Good luck.